Good evening, and thank you so much for joining me again this week. I am recording outdoors because it's a beautiful spring evening here in Texas, and this is my beautiful flower that my mom planted that reminds me a lot of her when it comes to bloom every year. So I wanted to have that in my background for the season. It reminds me of her and how much I miss her, and the small things that remind you that you leave behind, that leave with your loved one, that just brings so much love to their hearts. And so thank you again for joining me. I'm a little late in my recording this week, but I'm here, and I'm here with the topic I promised you last week. So this week I had told you we were going to talk about stress and handling stress, because we all know from previous episodes that heart disease is the number one killer of women in their midlife season. And of course, a lot of that comes from stress. There are other factors that contribute, and if you want to go back and watch that, please do. It's a really important message. Or even if you find that message anywhere else, watch it. It's so important. But today I want to talk to you about handling stress. Pardon the dog in the background. I'm sure you can still hear me. Anyway, I want to talk about women and stress. This week is International Women's Week. Yesterday was International Women's Day. Happy International Women's Day to all of you, my audience, and to you men in my audience. Please congratulate and just kind of lift up the women in your lives and thank them for all that they do. We women tend to want to carry a lot on our back. We have what I like to think of as hubris. We think we can carry the world on our backs. And so stress is a major factor for women. And in midlife combined, the changes along with what just where we're at in life. You're kind of sandwiched between your kids turning into adults and then your parents getting older, so additional stress there. Seems like just when the kids have grown up and you can kind of let them go, or they're off on their own, the responsibilities with parents, or in my case, the loss of parents comes on and adds on extra stress. So I want to share with you this week in how I handle stress, and it's worked very well for me over the years, and how how I've kept healthy, how I've kept the joy through every season of life, no matter what's going on, just based on how I decided to handle stress that comes no matter what, in the form of unexpected life events, in the form of people, in the form of situations that we can't control. Here are my strategies. Whenever anything or anybody is put before me, or any situation is put before me, and or is causing me some angst, some is trying to rob me of my joy, I sit and I deliberate with that. I really do take out time, pray before I do, and then ask God for his wisdom and his guidance in that situation. And then I look at the situation in three ways. One is, what can I do about it? That's my first thing. What can I do about the person, the place, the thing, whatever it is that's causing me angst? And if I can do something, I take action. Now, some of those actions, you know what the outcome is going to be, and you know your outcomes right away. Some of those actions, you have no control over the outcome. So I make peace with the fact that I've done what I can do, and then I leave it alone. And then the other thing I do is, sometimes I can't really take an action on something, but I have no control over it. So I accept it. I make a decision that I'm going to accept this person the way they are. I can't really make a change here, take action here yet, or I'm going to accept the situation the way it is, because I can't really, after looking at it wisely, I can't do anything about that situation. So you just have to make peace and just accept it. Or the other part of it is, a lot of the stress that we take on, we can do something. We don't have to be taking it on. We can't do something. We don't really have to do something, but we don't need it. We don't need to be dealing with that. It is not a necessary part of our lives or our situations at the moment. Let it go. It's okay. move away from it. So, three strategies. One is to accept it. Two, do something about it. Or three, let it go. And so those are my strategies for handling stress, regardless of what kind of stress it is. So take, for example, people is a hard one because a lot of our stressors come from wanting to change people. I will let you know, I have not lived many years, but after many years of dealing with many kinds of people, I will tell you, you cannot change people. You can only change yourself and your reaction. And I know most of you have heard that already. I know it by this time in your life. But if you haven't yet, know that, know that, know that. That is a absolute truth, just like gravity. So you can change yourself, you can change your reaction. So for example, let's say there was somebody in your life that was a great friend, and that person has just changed and has begun to cause you some stress. Maybe they have some stress that they constantly are bringing to you. So first, you have taken some action. Maybe you've given some advice. You've provided that shoulder to cry on, but it comes on. So each time that phone rings, you just look at it and you're like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be the same thing over again. Cause me some stress that I'm gonna lay up at night thinking about a situation that person has chosen not to take action about for. You know what? It's okay not to answer the phone. It is okay to let that phone ring. It is okay to just pray about it and pray for them. And maybe some days you just feel really high on your energy. You have a lot of joy and you can offer a place for them to just kind of put their issues and just listen without offering any further advice. So it's okay sometimes. Somebody has hurt you in a way that just constantly causes you stress. Let it go. Let them go. It's okay to let them go. You do not have to let them go, and you should not ever let them go with angst, with anger, or with regret. Make peace with it and just let them go. So I wanted to keep this short, but those are my three strategies for handling stress, no matter the situation. So I hope that you will have a wonderful International Women's Week. I hope that you will have a wonderful week, each and every person, and most of all, that you will look at every situation and not let it stress you. Some stress we cannot change. For example, world situations now, the economy, all that things, we just have to accept it, okay? We just have to accept and make changes where we can. So in every day that you're here, wake up and find some delight, find some joy. Stress will come, but don't let it rule your day. Don't let it rule your life, your week. All right, and then I promised you last time that I will talk with you about my products that I absolutely love and endorse. This little thing right here is a bamboo cotton ball. I used to spend a lot of money buying cotton balls, and not only money but also the environment, right? Like adding more things to the environment. This is a reusable cotton ball. I think I paid like $3 something for about 50 of them on Amazon. I reuse them over and over and over again, and they work just as well. And you're saving the environment, saving money. Okay, the other one is this item right here. A lot of times people ask me about skincare, and I'll share more about that next week. But this one, or any version of it, is spritzer, or what do they call them? Whatever. You know what it is. The word misses me, but you see the picture. Use it. I use this every day at night before, along as a part of my skincare regimen. So before I wash my face, before I take anything off my face, I use this to take off any makeup that I may have and to clean my entire face and neck region. And I think that it's a toner. There it is. But this is my favorite cheap brand, and I've been using this brand or some version of it. I get it at Ross for years, and so I really think that it makes a big difference in my skin, in my skincare, and I advise you, add it into your routine. It's easy, it's quick, It's cheap using one of those bamboo cotton balls that I showed you. So have a great evening, everyone. I will post this today for Saturday, and then my next one is coming on Saturday. Again, it will be something that will help to make this season and make every day easier, the things I've learned and the things I continue to research and share with you. So once again, have a blessed week.